this is how it works, right? A certain type of propagandist, a certain type of demagogue, a certain type of forelock tugger for the billionaire newspaper owner arrives at work in the morning and thinks, who can we attack today? Look back at the contrast between the Daily Mirror and the Sun back when Murdoch first bought the Sun, and you will see the seeds being sown for the sort of weaponisation of scapegoating and envy. And today it's reached the furloughed workers. And I find it absolutely staggering, but at the same time, supremely unsurprising. I guess that's just a quick heads up in case anybody was under any illusions about what was going on. You turn up at work and you say, who can we hate on today? Teachers? Yeah, let's have a crack at the teachers. We'll trust them with our children's lives, but when they tell us they don't feel safe, we'll just tell them to jog on. Feckless, work-shy layabouts, blooming lefties, blooming unions. Teachers, down with teachers. Nurses, not yet, bit soon, all right? You know, they're still obviously working very hard with the COVID-19. Give it a year, and they ask for a pay rise. We can all cheer in the House of Commons when we turn it down, and our friends in the newspapers will give us big pats on the back. Doctors, again, give it a year before we can attack them again. Firefighters, fill your boots. Go after them. Absolutely. Slap them around as much as you please. Furloughed workers? Well, they haven't done anything wrong, nor have the firefighters, the teachers, the doctors, or the nurses. That's not how it works. Furloughed workers? Yeah, let's use them as a scapegoat to distract the British public's attention away from the fact that they've already been let down by the government, and the best way for the government to camouflage that in the short term is to let employers off the hook with regard to making their workforce feel safe. Can I stay at home if I don't feel safe and continue to be furloughed? No. Does that matter to the way the story is being reported? Not even a tiny bit. It's so bizarre, isn't it? So today we will talk to workers, whether you are furloughed or not. I want to know what's going on. I want to know, what do you feel when you see some of the pictures of public transport and you hear some government ministers suggesting that you should travel to work while facing away from each other and keeping the windows open? I mean, it is actually surreal now. Genuinely surreal. And I'll tell you why. We cannot succeed in the next phase. Everybody wants to succeed in the next phase. The testing, the tracing, the continued containment, the isolation. We cannot succeed in the next phase until we admit the scale of the failure in the first phase. And they can't do that. They're psychologically, more than politically, psychologically incapable of doing that. And of course, many, many people can't even begin to contemplate that Boris Johnson might have been incredibly negligent and dishonest about this, because if they did that, they'd have to at least open the door to the possibility that Boris Johnson had been incredibly negligent and dishonest about that other thing over there. I might go home now, actually. I think I've just solved everything.